Neurofibromatosis type I is a complex multisystem human disorder caused by the mutation of neurofibromin, a gene on chromosome 17 that is responsible for production of a protein which is needed for normal function in many human cell types. NF1 causes tumors along the nervous system which can grow anywhere on the body. NF1 is one of the most common genetic disorders and is not limited to any person's race or sex. NF1 is an autosomal dominant disorder, which means that mutation or deletion of one copy of the NF1 gene is sufficient for the development of NF1, although presentation varies widely and is often different even between relatives affected by NF1. As of 2015, there are at least 100,000 people in the US and about 10,000 people in the UK who have been diagnosed with NF. Common symptoms of NF1 include brownish red spots in the colored part of the eye called Lisch nodules, benign skin tumors called neurofibromas, and larger benign tumors of nerves called plexiform neurofibromas, scoliosis, learning disabilities, vision disorders, mental disabilities, multiple café au lait spots and epilepsy. NF1-affected individuals also have a much higher rate of cancer and cardiovascular disease in the population in general. NF1 is a developmental syndrome caused by germline mutations in neurofibromin, a gene that is involved in the RAS pathway. Due to its rarity and to the fact that genetic diagnosis has been used only in recent years, in the past NF1 was in some cases confused with Legius syndrome, another syndrome with vaguely similar symptoms, including café au lait spots. NF1 is an age-specific disease. Most signs of NF1 are visible after birth, but many symptoms of NF1 occur as the person ages and has hormonal changes. NF1 was formerly known as von Recklinghausen disease, after the researcher who first documented the disorder. The severity of NF1 varies widely, and little is known about what causes a person to have a more severe or less severe case. Even within the same family, levels of severity can vary enormously. However, 60% of people with NF1 have mild cases, with few symptoms that have very little effect in their day-to-day lives. 20% of NF1 patients have moderate cases, with several symptoms that have little more than cosmetic effects. The other 20% have severe cases with several symptoms that affect the person's quality of life. Even in this last group, symptoms are rarely life-threatening.